Hi guys, it's Phoebe here. This isn't my normal channel, this is my kind of like makeup reviews thing kind of channel. I also have a singing channel which I'll put in the description, but this is my first video, and the reason I'm wearing no makeup at all is because I'm going to do my daily makeup for you. Yeah, so looking a little bit gross at the moment, but so the first thing I'm going to do is just tie my hair up quickly. I'm sorry if there's bad lighting. It's actually like, what time is it? It's 9:30 in the evening. I just have too much time on my hands because I'm not in school at the moment because it's the holidays and that's pretty awesome. So yeah. So the first thing I'll do is just, basically I've already washed my face today. I had a shower earlier and I've already exfoliated with my face, which is actually really important for just getting like all of the bad stuff kind of out of your skin and right out of your pores and everything. So the first thing I do in the morning is get my skin ready, and I use a moisturising lotion, but I don't tend to I just tend to go for whatever's sort of cheap and what's there. So this is Tesco's baby lotion, and it's actually really good. So first thing I'm going to do is just moisturise my face. Now I know a lot of like beauty gurus and stuff do this with a makeup brush, which is also good because it means that your foundation doesn't get so absorbed into a makeup brush. So that is actually a good thing to do if you feel like doing that. I'm not going to today because I can't be bothered. So I just put this all over my face, and basically this like gets my skin ready and prepared for any makeup that I put on. So because this is like my daily thing, I'm not going to go like really heavy on stuff generally. I just do the simple stuff. Okay, so that is what I have done. Okay, the first thing that I do makeup wise is conceal my face, and you'll probably notice I don't tend to use liquid foundation just because I'm so pale that anything I use tends to look orange on me and it's just irritating really. So first thing I'm going to use is this. It's a Pro Paint Stick, and it's from Stargazer, and it's in a colour called Light Flesh. I don't know whether you can see that. No, my camera's not going to adjust. No? Okay. Well, yeah, it's from Stargazer. It's really cheap, but it's really good, and it's a really light colour, as you can see. And basically, the more sort of layers that you put on of this, the more coverage you're going to get. So I just put quite a lot in the areas that I need it. So any blemishes that I have, then I'll put it on quite heavy there. But because it's a paint stick and not concealer, you can put it like in quite a lot of different places. So under the eyes I'll go. I've got that song by Jessie J stuck in my head, Nobody's Perfect. It's like quite old now. Well, it's not old, but in the music world it's old. But yeah, that's stuck in my head. And I have really red cheeks, and it's really annoying because the rest of me is very pale, so I just look like I'm embarrassed all of the time. So I just try to conceal that really, like, I prefer looking all one colour and then applying blush or bronzer or whatever I feel like putting on, rather than starting off looking bright red. Oh, and because my skin's not, I wouldn't say it's sensitive because I don't get a reaction or anything. It's just when I first put on makeup for the first like 5 minutes or whatever, it tends to go like a bit red just because, I don't know, just because I'm pale or whatever. I've said that so many times. I have to stop saying that I'm pale, and I have to stop saying whatever. So there we go. And that's just enough coverage for me, like I don't want to go really heavy or anything like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply... Oh. I can't find my powder. 1 second. started. Okay, so the powder I'm using, it's Stay Matte by Rimmel London. You can't read that at all, but it's in a really pale colour. What colour is it in? It's in Silky Beige, which is number 5. And I'm just going to put this all over the face to set everything in. So. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave blush and bronzer until the end, but what I'm going to do now is it's just a blending kind of fluffy brush. Sorry, my computer's being really slow. Yeah, it's a blending brush, and I'm going to take the 17 Natural Eyes palette, and that's what it looks like. And it gives you like little instructions, but I'm not going to follow them today. And I'm going to take the lightest colour there is, and it's kind of like a skin coloured nude colour, that one. And I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. And a little bit underneath, because we'll be applying some eyeshadow underneath there. And it's just to act as a base. Okie dokie. My eyes look really round. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take the middle colour, which is the brown colour. There's like a brown and then a grey and then a dark kind of charcoal-y colour. So I'm going to just take this brown and basically just put it in all of my crease, like that. Do the majority of the crease. And it's alright if it isn't neat, because we're going to just blend it out. And if you don't have a crease, you just lean back, you can kind of see where the shadow kind of hits your eyes, and that's in effect where you put the eyeshadow. And just go a little bit underneath as well. Like that. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the charcoal colour, like I showed you before, that one there, and just going to put a bit on the same brush. I'm just using the same brush, it's what I use every day. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. And it just gives you quite a lot of definition. Like that. And then I'm going to take the same brush, I just kind of wipe it off, and then just blend out the edges so it's a little less harsh. And I just tend to go in little circles like that. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is this is the gel liner from Topshop, and it's in ink, and I had the Maybelline one and it was pretty good and you got a free brush with it, but it kind of runs out pretty quickly, and I find it's not I don't know, it doesn't feel as gel like, it feels a bit more liquidy. whereas this one stays on for such a long time. It's a really good gel liner, and I've had it for so long, and I'm just really happy with it. So I'm going to take a small liner brush, just the one I used, normal liner brush. Mine's a bit old now actually, but we're just going to take some on the brush like that. And then, because I have quite round eyes anyway, and they're quite big, I don't want to make them look smaller. So I'm going to line my waterline, but not right into the centre. I'm just going to do the edges so it pulls my eyes out this way, like that. So I'll show you what I'm doing. And just to do your tight line, you just pull it up like this and put your brush in. Like that. Okay. And then as my kind of daily thing, I always wear a liner on the top in like a sort of cat flick, but not massive, just small. So we're going to do that now. Sorry. Just have to find my mirror, because I've actually just been doing this in the camera. So. And this gel liner is so good, it stays on like the whole day. Like that. And then we're going to do the same on the other eye. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry. I do this kind of roughly, I don't mean to, I just do it quite quickly because getting ready in the mornings takes a long time for me. And that's that. And then to finish the eyes off, I use just my mascara. You can use whatever mascara you want. Oh yeah, quickly, if I want a bit more definition than this, I'll use, because the charcoal I was using is kind of grey browny kind of colour, I'll use a very dark black like this. This is from Too True, shade number 1. Long lasting crease resistant true colour eyeshadow, and it's just basically it's just black, and I'll just put that in the outer edge just to make it a bit more defined. So the mascaras I actually use two, one for the top and one for the bottom. The one I use for the top is the Max Bold Curves from Rimmel London. That's what it looks like. It's in black. And I'll just put that on the top lid. And this gives you quite a lot of volume. also smells really nice. It smells like honey. And then I will take, what's it called? Exceptional Definition. This from number 7. That's what it looks like. Can't really read what it says anymore. I don't know what colour it's in because the label came off. So